time you learn more by just trying something, and if it doesn't work out, then you do it different the next time.
Yeah, me and Ashley started a magazine in college.
Did you really? Dude,
it was so much work.
How'd it turn out?
Not good.
Why?
We just ended it.
Really?
Just a lot of overhead for two people. You never think, like the thought process, how we had it laid out and everything. Like, dude, I mean, to run a magazine, and especially to start one, is such a big deal. Like, it was such. We probably needed 20 people. We had 2. You know what I mean?
How was your advertising? I mean,
that was the biggest issue that we had being from Tallahassee. It was hard to come up with people with a big enough budget. I mean, the thing at the end of it, when we were like, screw this, and we called it quits. Was we came up with a great concept that could work, but we just didn't have the resources and the money.
Mm-hmm.
So doing it and like preparing ourselves to do it was like, we came up with a solution. We just weren't able to do it.
Right.
And the solution was to come up with a magazine that was universal to all the campuses or like a region, so we could have regional advertisers, but different stories for each magazine. Some of the same stories, but different per campus. But
see, I had an idea like that too. It was sparked off, like, I was at a pizza place or something. I was at a coffee shop, and there's something called like the Coffee Times News, and basically all it is just a newsletter, and on it there's like some small stories, but the rest was just advertising. I'm like, how much can this cost?
I mean, that's what I used to do for our for all the events and parties.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would create an advertising space. Like, I would create it. I didn't have, with flyers. So I took, I would order flyers, and then I would charge people to put their logos on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like, it's all profit. I mean, flyers don't cost shit. A couple $100 for 5,000 or something.
And that's another thing, man. When I was trying to start my business, I initially, I wanted to make it like in-home stuff. So I'd call like some of the well-off, whatever you call it, home developments. I'm like, hey, the newsletter you sent out to all your homes, can I put this in there? Like, yeah, it's like $200 or $300. I'm like, for what? You know what I mean? And like, to put my name on something that's going to go to 30 homes, but people would pay that.
Yeah, especially big companies,
right.
Like to put coupons and shit.
Right. But for me, it didn't make any sense. Yeah. But I'm like, some people are making a shit ton of money for basically.
I mean, marketing and advertising, dude, is not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's never